The economic news: in Russia, the central bank hiked its key interest rate by 200 basis points to 21%, the highest level since February 2003. The central bank's recent report indicated that seasonally adjusted inflation rose to 9.8% in September from 7.5% in August. The regulator noted that, looking ahead, the risks associated with inflation are primarily leaning towards pro-inflationary influences. Core inflation in Japan's capital was 1.8% in October for the first time in 5 months. The core consumer price index, excluding fresh food, rose by 1.8% year-on-year, down from a 2% increase in September, but surpassing the median market forecast of 1.7%. Additionally, services inflation also slowed this month, raising concerns about the Bank of Japan's expectations that rising wages would lead to sustained price increases around its 2% target. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz, speaking at the 18th Asia-Pacific Conference in New Delhi, has emphasized the need for rapid progress in free trade agreement talks between India and the European Union. He noted that if both sides collaborate effectively, a deal could be reached in months rather than years. India and the EU agreed in 2022 to revive negotiations, initially aiming to finalize the agreement by the end of 2023. But significant progress has been stalled, partly due to India's concerns over irrational European Union standards.
If we work on together on this, Prime Minister.
Global shares had a mixed performance as investors await the outcome of U.S. elections next week. In the United States, the S&P 500 rose 0.8% and the Dow Jones Industrial Average went up by 0.4%. The Nasdaq Composite traded 1.3% higher. In Europe, Germany's DAX dropped 0.1%, France's CAC 40 lost 0.4%, and Britain's FTSE 100 edged 0.1% lower. In Asia, Tokyo's Nikkei 225 index lost 0.6%, Hong Kong's Hang Seng added 0.6%, Shanghai's Composite gained 0.4%, and South Korea's Kospi edged up 0.1%. Oil prices edged up and are poised for a weekly gain of almost 3% amid tensions in the Middle East. Brent crude futures climbed 0.94% to $75.08 a barrel. The U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude was up by 0.95% to $70.86 a barrel.